Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to do a 4v4 on the map Nomad between me and the viewers. I'm going to be playing as the Ethiopians, and of course, this is part of my weekly Twitch TV livestream. If you want to get in on this, you can find my Twitch page on the screen or in the video description below. Head on over there, scroll underneath the video player to find the live streaming schedule. I do update that about every day. Playing as the Ethiopians, one of the new civs added in the African kingdoms, and let's pray to God the game does not crash. GG Nori. Oh, what is that? They set me up there, man. That was some kind of ruse. I feel like HD plays with my emotions. For those of you who watch this on YouTube, if I ever upload this match, you guys have no idea what you're missing. This is like 2 hours of unplayable lobby simulator. Aoe2 HD is, it's a game. Okay, so part of me says I should probably settle somewhere over here. Yeah, I should settle on my deer. So I'll go do that. Hey, Mr. Sheep, not bad. I should probably build a dock up here as well, I think. Yes. Yeah, I should probably build a dock. Actually, no, I'm not going to build it at the start right about now. I'll build it soon, though. Sheep stealer? Did I steal someone's sheep? Yeah, no vil fight.
Yes.
Build the dock soon. Yeah, no vil fight. Haven't seen much Steven Universe regular Panda. See you, the Chuck. You have a good night too, and welcome to Stream Mem. Flare water. I think there's some water up here, ish. Let me build this TC. I should have probably built the TC a little bit closer to the wood line in retrospect. But I never really played Nomad, so yeah, it's all easier in retrospect. To be honest, man, after like hours and hours of lobby simulator, the tilt gets to you. The tilt gets to you. No wood in sight. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, Tim. Today, I'm just doing my best cosplay of the Conqueror's AI. Because if you've ever played with the AI in Age of Empires 2, then you're probably fully aware that it always builds its lumber camps with a 1 tile distance away from the tree line. And most importantly, I think that a lot of players really leave out when they play Age of Empires 2 is they never really think about getting cardio for their villagers. Obesity is a huge problem in this modern day and age, and it is especially apparent when it comes to your villagers. People often wonder why their villagers are so unresponsive and they get stuck on everything. It's because they're so fat. So sometimes I think it's important that you just build a little bit further away from the trees, and you just let the villagers do their thing. Oh yeah, it's Nomad. I'm gonna have a really bad start, but here's something that I've noticed, is that I almost always win the games where I have a terrible start. But if I have a good start and I'm playing well, I lose. So I'm gonna try and put this to my advantage. The more I misplay at the start, the more likely I'm actually to win the game. You don't believe me? Watch, this is gonna be the easiest game of our lives. It doesn't actually look like Gray has a TC yet, but it doesn't matter. Because this game is gonna be really easy. Monsi donated $1. Thank you. He says, what do you think of the new magic skirmishers and the Berberus counter to Hun's Cav archers in the Castle Age? Absolutely. I think they're a great counter to the Hun's Cav archers in the Castle Age. And just a pretty strong unit overall. Honestly, like a fast Castle Age into Genitouras is not that terrible as a strategy. I really wonder if the Geniture would be better off if it had like 1 less attack and maybe 1 more range. That way it had the same range as Cavalry archers. I think it's just a reasonably good counter to things like crossbows as well. I think it's just a pretty good unit. So yeah, overall I'm pretty satisfied with it. It's also a very, very strong like late game unit for the rest of your team, so yeah, the Berbers give a lot of utility, although overall I would say that the civilization is rather weak, and the only thing that keeps them in the game is their incredibly broken Night Rush. Now, are there any fish up here? Because, I mean, I see water, I see medium water, but I don't actually see any fish. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. Hey, Sishin, good to see you. How's everything going? Yeah, it is incredibly difficult to play while streaming, talking, and playing, but hey, takes lots of practice. Hey, Forge is down. How you doing? You guys think he comes here often? Now, obviously, in retrospect, 1, if I played more Nomad, and 2, if I actually expected us to get in this game, Then things that you can do better that will help out a lot. Oh, thank you, Astute Arthur, for the $1 donation. He says, ever thought about doing a beginner basic build order series for Age of Mythology? I've thought a little bit about it, but honestly, I don't know enough about Age of Mythology, I think, to do a good job there. Something I've considered, but I really don't think that I don't really know if I could do a good job with that. So anyway, things that you could have probably done better if you were playing this game. Because obviously, you know, you probably wanted to build your town center like a little bit close to the wood line. I think that I saw the deer, and I wasn't really sure if this was a full-on wood line, but definitely could have built it about one tile closer. Probably could have built the dock at the start. Thanks, E-Boron. Appreciate it. Oh, man. So anyway, we'll be doing an Age of Mythology preview stream as soon as that comes out, so that will be on the 28th of January, I believe. So maybe if I upload this to YouTube, which I may or may not, I'll have already done that preview stream. Oh yeah, delicious, nutritious fish. We're booming. DNM says, my game always goes out of sync every time I load a game and I play with my friends. What do I do? You cannot restore multiplayer games in Aoe2 HD right now. I'm surprised it's taken this long to fix, but I suppose the bug is quite deep and complicated. God, imagine if I actually did build that closer. Feels bad, man. I guess it's a really deep and nasty bug that the developers haven't been able to fix yet. You cannot restore multiplayer games. That does it, I'm just building a lumber camp. Perfect. Oh, so far so good. Be able to use that Ethiopians bonus to sort of slingshot myself through the ages, perhaps. I don't know if it's necessarily a special preview stream, but I will be experimenting with the new civilization, explaining Age of Mythology to the people who have no idea what Age of Mythology is. It's one of the sister games to Age of Empires 2. I'm definitely no expert on Age of Mythology, but I have watched a lot of it, and I used to play it. I'm just incredibly rusty. The thing with Age of Empires 2 is whatever I lack in mechanical skill, at least I know a lot about the game, and I can tell you whatever it is you need to know. My analysis should make up for that. This is just a match that, honestly, like, the first minute I was not. I came into this just waiting for it to go out of sync. Like, I was mentally checked out when I put my 10 center down. Absolutely mentally checked out. Tujo says, is playing on Voobly more stable? Is it easy to set up? I would not say it's necessarily easy to set up, but neither is HD Edition, I guess, so... But I don't think Voobly is particularly hard to set up either. It's definitely more stable on Voobly, but the reason that you would play on HD is because you think Decision is a wonderful, talented designer with a wonderful, talented team who make very interesting new expansions. That's why I play on HD. Not because I think it offers a better gameplay experience in any way, but purely because I think the new expansions are interesting and I find the gameplay compelling. Is that enough food? Oh, yeah. So yeah, literally the only reason that I play on HD is for the new expansions. Sort of revitalized my interest in the game. So I'm willing to put up with all the stability issues and lack of features, which at some point hopefully I won't have to put up with that anymore either. So here's what I would say. If you're new to Age of Empires 2, and you're just looking for, so if you're new to Age of Empires 2, and you just want to you're very casual about it, then I think HD is a great place to start, because you can think about it as sort of HD is like an extended noob lobby, and in general the player base here is a lot lower skill level and they're more casual, so I think this is a great place to start. And if you decide that you have aspirations to become a competitive Age of Empires 2 player, you really happen to care about laddering and whatnot, then Voobly I think is the place for any sort of competitive Age of Empires 2. But if you're just trying to play with your friends, get started, I think that HD is a good place to hang out, or if you just like single player, I guess. Thank you, Martin's Cog, for the 12-month sub. It's your 1-year anniversary. Appreciate it, man. Gamer Zero says, I don't care if you're the Dark Age. Thank you. No. Red Star says, do your games have any ban sieves? No. What I would like to see for HD is some AI fixes. I understand that it's like a low priority because we have all sorts of like stability issues that I guess take a higher precedence, but I really feel like fixing all the AI bugs should be a pretty high priority too, as there are a ton of people who play single player in Aoe2. Like, there are a lot of people who just do that. I wish I would put more emphasis on that. So we get the double bit axe. Getting an early market because I would like to see what's going on the map. I have no scout. I want to know where my opponents are. I want to know what they're doing, where I need to be. And since cartography is free, it's honestly not really a loss, so. Oh my god, Monzi says, how's this for new game mode? All projectiles blow up in a pet turret explosion hitting the target. That'd be hilariously broken, but I would play it for fun. Alright, so what's going on in the outside world? Show me the money. This is Monsieur Forges down. Mr. Jux. Also Ethiopians. They have a gas. Okay, so I actually have no idea where anyone is. So what I think I'll do, make a couple of archers and I'll just swing around, see what's up. I'll make a defensive spearman because I honestly have no idea when I'll get raided. It's possible that some scouts show up my way at some point. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to build any defensive galleys. What's this? That's Ganji. There he is. Whoa, he's getting trushed. Wow, he might actually already be dead. Let him play, Street Pete. Let my Genji go free. Yes, I love free cartography. So I've got this defensive spearman. I'll probably make two. I feel like a lot of players overemphasize the defensive spearman, but I somewhat fear the scout rush play, so could always just wall up as well. But I think that's a waste of wood. Scumbag Forge is down, walling me out from him. He knows I'm a liability. Okay, so I'll keep this guy patrolled over here. Okay, and then yeah, I'll patrol this guy between the gold mine and the wood line. So yeah, in case I ever get raided, good to go. I'll try and take advantage of the Ethiopians' faster archery fiery rates. Archery fiery rate, yes. This is not a free-for-all, no, this is a 4v4. You can tell by, I can barely read your name due to the text. You're Chidilla or something, I think? You can see that we all share this number on the right, so that's our team score. Oh god. Street Pete out for blood. Or Ganji. He has no chance in this universe. No chance, I tell you. Could also use a secondary archer range. Sucks getting trushed on Nomad if your Dark Age isn't that good. There's almost nothing you can do about it. Blackman says, but defensive spearmen are great as Ethiopians even if you're not attacked. Free pikes. That's true. That's another reason why I'm doing it here. So when I say that I think players overdo it, I'm usually assuming that they're not Ethiopians. But at least with the Ethiopians, yes, I get the free pikeman and halberdier upgrade, which is great. Great. So I'll want this. Purple dot, okay. Forges down up to the castle age, it's great. It's all walled up as well. Now, I would gang up on Genji, because I feel like that's something I could do. But at the same time, I don't think that he... I don't think we need to send more reinforcements to Genji necessarily. I think that he's already in absolutely deep shit. So... where are my troops needed? Where shall my blood be spilt? Well, I see a house over here, but I... Oh, whoa, this might actually be this might be someone. Really? This is somebody. Oh my, I had no idea I had a neighbor so close to me. Hello, Adam the Rabbit. Welcome to my humble abode. Did not realize how close he was. I think I'll drop a tower on him. Actually, no. I do want to get to the next stage. Okay, so I actually managed to kill one Vil. Adam is up to the castle age though, so I think I need to follow him. So I'm gonna buy a little bit of food right now. I think I'll even force drop off a little bit. I'm under attack right now. Hopefully not a knight. That's a scout. Maybe I can snipe a builder. So he's in the castle age, so I would expect knights as a possible line of play. Those are knights, so I need to make more spearmen. Yes, I'll need to make more defensive spearmen. I have too much wood now that I blew all my food on the Castle H, so transition a couple of villagers over here. I think I can stop those guys from patrolling. In terms of upgrades, I think I can... sorry, in terms of walling, I can probably close that area off. Keep me a little bit safer. Build a new lumber camp over here. There we go, there are his guys. As soon as I get Bodkin Arrow and Crossman, I'll be able to pressure him a lot easier. Keep making defensive spears. These knights might actually die because he can't go around this way, so that he has no real easy way of escaping. I'm honestly happy to trade one villager here for like 2 knights. That's absolutely a favorable trade. So I'll take that one. Cool. Should be able to actually just kill this guy. I could drop a tower on him, but I kind of want to build 2... Getting owned? Oh shit. Hopefully, okay, well Forge's Down's on the way, so... I was gonna say I kind of want to build 2 town centers, so I don't know if I want to build a watchtower there, but I could. So let me see if I can inch my way in there a little bit. Then I get that free pikeman upgrade. Oh, it feels great. Oh, so he has a watchtower over there, but I wonder how much I really care about that. Thank you, Monzi, for the other dollar donation. He says, who do you think would win a physical fight? Doubt versus... Okay, the Viper versus Doubt versus Jordan. Honestly, I have no idea. No, I don't want Henker right now. But I do want, Bodkin crossbow. Alright, well... Let me build a siege workshop. Start pressuring those walls, too. Then I can build another town center. It's right about here, yeah? That was where I was planning on doing it. There's another watchtower. Those are my teammates' knights, okay. I don't really care that much about this, though, because I will be able to just build a battering ram soon. So that's what I'll do. Build a battering ram. I think I can sell food by wood. Spearmen are all Chinese, look at the hats. I'll take your word for it. Get the bow saw, I think. Ron, it's bow saw. Well, these two have certainly crippled each other. Interesting. Poor Adam the Rabbit is actually isolated and in deep trouble. I'm just waiting for that battering ram, and then I think I can kill him, actually. I wonder if I should put a couple of pikes in here. Make the ram a little bit stronger, a little bit faster. Sure, why not? Alright, we'll move in. I think I should go straight for the watchtower, but I'm not sure how much that actually matters. I'll probably want to bring the pikemen up a little bit closer, honestly. And then... Ooh, shit. Shit. Well, at least I have Gray here to back me up. Thank you. Shouldn't honestly be a huge deal, right? Should be able to clean out most of those. Is green an enemy too? That sucks. Alright, touche. At least I'm getting a lot of economic damage here. Alright, that's fine, man. I'll just make another one. And another one, and another one, and another one. I'll make another one, dude. I don't really mind. I could have sworn I walled it at the back, but there's always a hole in the wall. Ah, shit. Yeah, there's always a hole in the wall. Alright. Thank you. That tower's pretty low. Maybe I should drop something on him. Thank you, Gamer0, for joining the Steam group. Much appreciated. Those of you curious, it's Resonance22 official. Is he not going to repair this any further? Because that's fine by me. Do some pikeman upgrades. Do I get arson? What? Okay. We're going in there. We're going in. I wonder if I blow up his mill, that'll mess up his farming a little bit. Oh, that's a castle, is it? Well, if that's a castle, I think I'll pull back. Just a smidgen. It is hard to micro well in HD, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah, so I think I'll just keep ramming them, I guess. Red mast here. Youch. Well, I'll try and hold my own in the meantime. Oh, shit. Oh my god, he's Mongols! That sucks. Alright, sieging this is actually going to be relatively difficult. But you know what I could do? Send a couple of defensive crossbows over there. Should probably get elite skirm then. Reassign those. If I can focus fire down his Mangadai, Z's attack bonus versus Rams, that'd be pretty good. Okay, this will still be inefficient for him, so I'm honestly okay with this. Like I'll blow up everything at the front if I have to. I'm going in. Dark Paladin says you seem to be playing well as a civilization that has a weak early game and a very squishy civilization. I don't think the Ethiopians have that weak of an early game. I don't think it's exceptional though. But yeah, I'm having a reasonably good game. I think my start was very poor, but I tend to have poor starts on stream. But I make up for it. I think I'm playing a reasonably good game here. So, and there's a lot to be learned. A lot to be learned from watching this. I wonder if arson will ever be relevant in this game. Maybe. Arson is a fun tech. So I'm getting in there. Like he's gotta be really careful. I think my pikemen are just dying for free. I don't really know why I have the pikemen at all, I guess. I suppose they're just keeping things occupied. Now they're not even gonna really be efficient here. They're just gonna die. Meh. And a couple of elite skirms to deal with those Mangadais. Okay. This guy is totally dead. As long as Street Beat's fine, we're good to go. This guy is totally dead. The hell's this? Oh my god. Oh, it sucks dick. You little asshole. Oh, it sucks. I was wondering what was going on. I could have sworn I heard a mangonel sound. And I really wasn't sure. Are those knights? Jerkwad. Alright. That sucks, man. I really wanted to put that TC there. I really did. I was growing very attached to building a TC in that specific particular location. I was so ready, man. That sucks. I don't think I can safely secure that anymore. Okay. That's fine, I suppose. Got him. Hansi says, for one game only, I challenge you to build one unit, no blacksmith upgrades, just spamming an unupgraded unit. Maybe someday. I don't think there's too much to learn from that, though, which is why I don't do things like that. When I'm doing something like this, there's much to be learned. This is a pretty good Ethiopians game. My start was very sloppy, but you know what? If you copy this game, and you build your TC actually adjacent to the tree line, then you're pretty good to go. I also think I should have built the dock, like, immediately. I hesitated there for a minute because I wasn't sure how good my wood line was. Whereas in retrospect, it's all easier in retrospect. Of course. But in retrospect, we all know that my wood line was much better than I thought it was initially, so yeah, I definitely could have built the dock first, and then started building the fishing ships ASAP. I'm okay if he gets this castle up, honestly. Like, I can just pull out, like, that's fine. Like, I've done the damage to him. No, Arson only works for infantry units, cringeworthy name. Okay, so I think this guy's dead, so what I'll do is I'll bring over the rams. And I'll start working on getting more. If I can secure some of that gold, that would be great. But part of me is a little bit concerned. I don't know if that's necessarily safe. Go to university. I need to start thinking about getting an Imperial Age. If I could tread that, that would take away all my problems. I also need to secure this gold mine. Part of me really wants to open this up, but the other part of me doesn't know if I'm able to actually reasonably defend that. So... get Thumb Ring. That'll really delay my imp. I think it's okay. What about my blacksmith? We're just down up to imp. That's fine. Am I ready to siege this? It's only... the third ram is on the way. I think putting the pikemen in these rams have actually made a colossal difference in terms of how fast I'm able to demolish these buildings. I don't think the pikemen have been doing that much. Otherwise, I think they would probably die too easily to the castle, so I'm okay with this. I can just click on that one, okay. That's fine. Yeah, I'm opening this. I think I'm safe enough. I really don't care. Yeah, because see, the nice thing here is that if he pops a battering ram, then I can just kill all... Hey, you Renaissance 81 for the sub, much appreciated. I think that you could, like when the pikemen pop out, they can just easily defend the other rams. I tend to forget blacksmith upgrades, so I'm typing blacksmith upgrades. I'm not really missing any ones that actually matter right now. But yes, I do tend to forget those. I don't think I need Forges Down's reinforcements at all. So I hope those are going down there. Forge can send those. Yes. Probably buy my way to imp. Or at least I should do that soon. Yeah, I can do that soon. I'm also almost able to afford a castle, so that's good. So do that. I think I mostly just relax on my military production right now. So I'll just hang it under here. Yeah, I don't really feel the need to advance any further until I'm actually up to imp, because I think I'm starting to get... soon they'll be up to imp, so I need to make sure I match them. I also would like Trebs as a way to break the stall. I think otherwise this might be a little bit tricky to break through. So I'm going up to imp now. Once I clear out this little encampment from Pete, I'd be happy to advance further. I'd just rather take my sweet time right now. I'm in no rush. I do want a castle. I think this is a good place for it, so that they can't raid my economy should they get in here. There we go. Yeah, in regards to the player color bugs, yeah, that's like a new bug. I haven't really experienced it, but I hear that co-oping can get a little weird. Okay. Oh, those are also my reinforcements. Hell yeah. So I'm telling you, man, I get a bad start win game. Imagine if I had good starts too. Whoa. Yeah, that would just be unfair though. Touche, friend. I'm in no rush to get in there, honestly. Yeah, I'm in no rush to get in there. Do not care. Ugh, these idiots. Well, I'll be able to bust it down real soon. You can always go around the other way. What the fuck is this guy doing? Sir, the wall is that. The target is over here. HD unipathing is something else. Here's the meta strategy. I mine through all that stone. Once I go imp, I'm just gonna get Onager and I can cut through this. Like, I could care less. It's cute though, it will stall me, so yeah. So I think it's time, now that my economy is bigger, I can add in more unit production facilities. I'll keep these all to gather points. Snag that Onager upgrade. If he continues to stall me, I will use Onagers, if need be. Something I'm definitely willing to do. Where do those other farmers go? Lapdogs, all of you! Touché, friend. Keep adding more layers of dudes. Someday I will get in there regardless. Ooh, shit. Those are not my teammates, guys. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Alright, that does it. I'm garrisoning a few of these guys. Okay. Touché, touché. Those are a lot of paladins. Touché, friend. Incredibly balls. I do want torsion engines at some point. That is a priority for sure. Looks like I'm actually in his base successfully, so I feel like I can advance the line forward a little bit. Or maybe I can't exactly quite yet. That sucks. Wow, that is a lot of guys. Well, I'm glad I have this defensive castle here. Paladins everywhere. Wow, he really does have paladins everywhere. Well, hot damn. Alright, I'm not getting in there anytime soon. Oh, that sucks. Wow, we'll even need another barracks. Hello, Luckravat. Welcome! You can find my stream schedule below, man. Let's go to the Twitch page, scroll underneath the video player. Nah! No! Asshole. Stop it. Stop it, run. Stop it right now. Where do I want the secondary castle? I guess where the slumber camp is, right? Yeah, that way he can't raid the upper segment of my economy. Touché, friend! You win this one, friend. Well played. Fuck. Alright, alright, alright. Shit. Teal died. Okay. I can stabilize my own base. I'm good to go. I should be able to. I think we won this battle barely. Almost a disaster. Ugh, jeez. Okay, I'm all stabilized. Defenses are back up. We've been bolstered. Now all I need is an onager to cut through this, break this damn stall. Champs. Shit, they're Mullion champions too. Oh, these are so OP. I wish the torsion engine scorpions actually did something. That'd be pretty cool here. But alas, it doesn't make a big difference. I need more vills. Linus, would you consider doing a 3v5 again? I have a lot of those. I might do some more in the future. People seem to prefer the 4v4s in general, but I'm happy to do 3v5 every now and then. Torsion engines would be good. Just, it's really hard to deal with those Malian champions. Alright, I'm cutting through. Relius, this would be better against mass pallies, camels, halbs, or onagers. I would say all of the above, although onager is substantially not so good against paladins outside of HD. It's just, you know, unipathing, and this one's like strictly worse than the CD version, so you can take advantage of that. I think Mem was talking about this in the video that we did together, about how the counter system in HD is like a little bit weird. It's like you can actually use onagers and things to deal with paladins in this game because they get like bunched up on each other. Welcome to Stream Forest, good to have you as always. Hello Anon. So yeah, you can use all of the above. Even massed heavy scorpions, which sometimes you'll be in a position to utilize. I think halbs and camels will be better 90% of the time. The honors only come in handy if you're fighting in choke points. Okay. Can I afford torsion engines now? How important is torsion engines to me? It's reasonably important. It's a good tech. Will I make Shotel Warriors this game? Don't think they'll do anything. I do at least want torsion engines though for the Rams, yeah. Yeah. Definitely gonna want that. I don't think that Shotel Warriors really do anything here. Lots of cavalry. I think I'm really mostly just feeling halbs. Arbs are fine too. Chidillo says they need buff scorpions to the structural integrity of a house of cards. Yeah, they're pretty easy to kill. Heavy scorpions do see a lot of play though in like deathmatch. I don't think that they're terrible. They're just a very situational unit, good against like massed clumps of cheap low pierce armor units. So I think they come into play sometimes. They're pretty good in like choke points like Black Forest. So I wouldn't discount them. They're not great though. I think though that what they should do is they need a buff so that for the Ethiopians, that's the blast radius is like a little bit better with torsion engines for scorpions. That way, the scorpions actually benefit from torsion engines. Zero has a little bit of a weird interaction. Zero Empire's explored this in one of his videos, where he shows that torsion engines with scorpions does not quite do enough. Like it basically makes no difference whatsoever for some reason. Renaissance says this game must be very special for people playing it after 16 years. It is very special. Otherwise, it would never put up with all the terrible optimization issues. Mass Siege on with halbs. I was thinking about something like that, although honestly my eco is still a little bit weak and I still don't have enough production facilities. So I need to rebalance that. I also need like Siege Ram and stuff. Dude, I can't stand playing against the Malians. Maybe I do actually want... I can't also tell whose buildings are whose. Maybe I do want Shotel Warriors. I wonder. So where were we trading from again, exactly? Or were we just not? Because that's fine too. I'll go build some markets over there. That upgrade's not that expensive. Is that the best way to deal with this? Because I don't get my own champions. Yeah, I guess I do. I guess I do need Shotel Warriors to deal with this damn Malians. Feels like it's a little late to transition into them, honestly, but I really don't know what else I can do. Like, Arbs and Halbs don't do shit to this. Neither do Onagers. Scorpions don't either. Like, these are Huskarls without the downsides of being Huskarls. Well, without the downsides of playing Goths, I guess. It's like no... Oh my god. If I had champions, I'd feel a little bit better about this. Not too much I can make to really beat that. But Shotel Warriors are actually decent, so... Go with that. Okay. So as soon as I can transition to those, I think I'm good to go. I think these are my only castles. Thank God for Royal Heirs. Oh, that's Sappers, not Royal Heirs. Thought Mass Siege and Hells would be good against Malians instead of Archers. It's not like I have much of a choice in what I build. I'm not made of money. A lot of people will suggest, you know, Residence, why don't you build Death Star? Well, those damn rebels won't give me enough money to build it. I can't just build Lots of siege onagers. I can't even build siege onagers. And really, like, they're infantry in it, so, like, it's okay against them. But what I want is I want something stronger in straight-up melee combat. Because Malians don't have Blast Furnace, so you just kind of treat them like Huskarls. So yes, you can onager through Huskarls, but it's not particularly efficient. As long as he's winning that side. I only get 2-handed swordsman. Feels bad, man. Let me get siege ram before I start spamming Shotels. Shotel Warriors. Perfect. Aha! Blackman says, but building a Death Star as a cheat code doesn't cost anything. Touché. It's not a Star Destroyer, but it will do. Where do I want this? It'll protect my gold mining operations. I like it further up here, I guess. I like it like this. Alright, asshole. I'm coming for you! Okay, so I'm doing a little bit of raiding on him, so his economy, like, he can't keep this up forever, right? Get him! Get him! And Forge is doing a great job in his side. Everyone on my team's playing really well. This is a great game. And I get to show off all the African Cubes gameplay. Like, the other reason why I'm building, like, Arbs and Halbs is a way to deal with these Paladins. As well as the other things he has, because I know that he has Halbs too. Arbs are just cheap range support. For the Ethiopians, they're particularly great, because of my faster attack speed, and I need Halbs to deal with those pesky Paladins, which I know are a thing. I can probably just go heavy Shotels now, I think. Yeah. Where's that market? That's not that great. Whatever. I can start working on onagers if I really think I need it. But I'm beginning to question how much I necessarily need onagers. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Go for the castles. Just holding the line, that's good. This is your tryhard Ethiopians video. Not bad. I like this match. This is a very, very solid one. And I feel like I'm playing this pretty well. And I'm also showcasing all sorts of aspects of the Ethiopians. Haven't showcased their super OP siege that much yet. You can't really tell, but Torsion Engine's a strong technology. I don't think it's too strong, though. I just think it's an interesting, unique technology. Bigger blast radius of my siege weapons. Totally comes to play. If you want to learn more about Torsion Engines, Zero Empires has a wonderful video on it. Where he just goes straight into detail with it. It is time. Now I have the money. I can build whatever I want. Torsion Engines is particularly funny with things like siege rams. Good job, team. Because, like, look at this. It is just eating up these farms. Boom! Caught in the crossfire. Oh, shit. Arbs are also pretty good against Mangadai. It's not ideal, they're pretty good. I think I'd rather have Arbs than Skirms in that case. Ah, sigh. Alright. Maybe I do want a few onagers in there. Should probably have the Arbs focus firing down those guys. Shotel Warriors on these. Why does it queue them all up at the same one? Multiple building unit queue sucks. Oh man. The buttons, they do nothing. Nice market placement. Right in front of mine, Dan's game. Alright. I can't fight all three of you. Touche. Gotta regroup. I have to regroup at the choke point, so that's fine. If he wants to chase me, that's up to him. I would not recommend it, but you may if you desire. Chase me! I don't think that the Shotel Warrior is actually nearly as OP as some people seem to think it is. It's actually very inefficient in a lot of cases. Like, you lose so much gold and food for how easy it is to kill, so... Like, in a situation like this, where I need a strong melee unit to deal with the Malian champion, because, like, they don't really take that much damage from ranged units. They really don't. And they're missing Blast Furnace, so his champions are going to lose to most people's champions, and they will lose to the Shotel Warriors as well. But, like, in general, I think if you're, like, throwing away Shotel Warriors a lot, then the Ethiopian player is really going to regret it. And they don't have the economy to leverage that type of attack. Like, the Ethiopian economy really drops off in the late game, so... Yeah, I don't think that the unit is, like, too strong or anything. Like, maybe if you're going to nerf it, I think you would probably take a little bit of the attack bonus versus buildings off of it, but I don't think they actually need a substantial nerf. I think it's something that people will have to learn to play against. I think that there is counterplay to the Shotel Warrior. I think, like, a lot of people just jump on the bandwagon too easily, like, oh my god, I just played a game at African Kingdoms and I lost. Yeah, everything is broken. I think there are some things in African Kingdoms that definitely need nerfs. But, yeah, like, we've seen how much the Age of Empires 2 metagame has changed over the years. It's gonna take a lot of experimenting before we truly know how good and bad things are. So I always like to keep an open mind. Rather than just blame things on being OP, I always like to, you know, experiment a lot with it first before I decide that I think something needs a nerf. I like to try and find counterplay to it. I think the Ethiopian Shotel Warrior could use maybe a small nerf, but nothing too substantial. I don't want to see this Civ gutted. Build castles go the way long. I don't have enough stone for that, and I don't think there's a point. I could, but it's not like holding this land does anything for both me or them, so I don't really see a point in that assassin. It seems like high risk, low reward. We don't actually have definitive map control. I don't think building a castle here would deter Ganji from sending in some paladins into my area, so I really don't think that it actually matters. I think he'll run in there regardless. I think holding this area is of any value. There's like nothing of strategic importance here. It's just dirt. I mean, we have this stone mine here. Could castle this area. Like, there's just nothing that I'm particularly here to protect. I'm mostly just trying to kill these guys rather than... Like, I'm not that attached to this land. If I was closer to their trade line, though, if I could put a castle like right here on this hill, that would be easier for me to defend. I think it's time, though, that I move up my unit production facilities. I think this will work out. I might build a castle there, though, soon. It depends. Like, I'm not exactly sure how much the momentum here really matters, but maybe it does. I think we've actually been stalled on the other side. You know, it looks like Gray is regrouping or something. I don't know if I'm able to build a castle here yet. Maybe. I'll keep thinking about it. All the Black Winds, I was thinking of doing a very comprehensive video on all the balance, my thoughts on balance right now. And that's something that I've been working on. So, if enough people are willing to humor my Heroes of Storm, Hearthstone, and other non-Age of Empires uploads by giving them thumbs ups, if I get enough thumbs ups, I'll do like a here's what I'll do. I'll do a comprehensive, I'll do a really long, like, most heavily edited video I've ever done of just balance, my thoughts on, like, African Kingdoms balance. So yeah, if enough people take the time to do that, then I'll spend like 24 hours editing that. I can do that. Now, I don't really like doing this, but I also don't want them to kill this either. But they're not going to. This isn't really... Okay, well, see, yeah, he knows. He knows this is where a good castle placement is. This isn't protecting shit. I don't really know how I feel about this. But maybe it makes it easier to reinforce. Maybe I'll need traps. Like cavalry and transport ships to raid. I don't see the point. I don't know if I can really spare any pop, or if I need to, but maybe. I don't think I need to. It's like... I think we're doing fine. I don't think we're really losing any momentum here. Like there's a little bit of a shift every now and then, I think. But nothing too crazy. Yeah, see, they're calling GGS. I like the raid as like a last resort, as like a plan B. Good job, guys. Well played, team. In this case, I think that they've threatened to push back enough that if I had like just fewer troops here, I think I would lose. So I don't know if I can afford to pull off any pop, and I don't think I really need to, just because we are, like, even though they're threatening to push back, we're still progressively gaining more and more land. So I don't really know if I need that. Well, the Black Winds, at some point this year, I move out, so, you know, normally I don't care about exposure or channel growth or anything like that, but if you guys want me to keep doing Age of Empires and whatnot, and I would like to as well, just keep doing YouTube things, at some point, I have to pay the rent, so I hope I can do so. Good job, everyone. And that was helpful with exposure. That was a really good game. That was actually, you know what I'll say? That was the best game I've played so far in African Kingdoms right there. As usual, opening, but if you could sit through that, where I could have built my town center one tile to the left, which does actually make a difference. Like, honestly, like, one tile seems like it's so small. So small, but it does add up. Your villagers have spent like just an extra, you know, a fraction of a second walking, but they do that a lot. The villagers take a lot of trips. So if I build that town center like one tile to the left, probably could have built the dock sooner. Like I wasn't sure if this was like these trees right here were like stragglers or actually a little clump of forest, but I could have checked that. So besides that, I'm very happy with how this game turned out. I thought this one was really close and exciting, and not only that, but I got to showcase basically a little bit of everything that the Ethiopians are capable of. And I love this civilization. I think that they can be a little stompy to play against as people get used to dealing with things like Shotel Warriors. And like the way to deal with it would be something like, you know, lots of ranged units on the defense. Shotel Warriors might be able to destroy buildings, but they die so easily to things like castles, town center fires. So if you have any way to defend, to protect your buildings, like if you use some ranged units, then you're going to do just fine. And, you know, these things might do a lot of damage, but they're oh so much a glass cannon unit in many respects. And you know, they don't even trade that efficiently with things like, you know, a lot of melee units. You know, Jaguar Warriors can still deal with them. So I think that they're a strong unit. And, yeah, I have a lot of faith that over time we'll get the balance just perfect. But I don't think the Berbers are actually... I don't think the Ethiopians are actually, like, OP. Maybe just a little. Either way, I'm glad that I get to showcase the archer standpoint of them, because like we don't see it that often, but archers fire 15% faster is a great, well-balanced bonus. I like this one. This one's interesting. I like this a lot. This is a really cool civ, strong siege line. The Ethiopians are a little bit slow to get going. This civ is very well designed. So before I jump to the achievements, let me just put the praise on. Because the Ethiopians have a very strong late game. It's difficult to describe what makes them have a strong late game, but it's the, you know, they have like good trash units, for example. They got the skirms, they got the Halberdiers. They have hussars. They don't have bloodlines, but that's okay. So they have the strong trash units, and they have weight, and they have like the Shotel Warrior spam, but you need a strong economy to do that because they're pretty expensive. Their siege line's ridiculous. The strong siege line is usually what makes civilizations very, very good in the late game, or at least it's one of them. So their siege line is very, very good. But they have some trouble getting there, or do they? Because they have these bonuses that allow them to slingshot themselves through the ages just a little bit faster to bypass that weak early game. Archers fire 15% faster is just barely good enough to survive. Just a little, it's just good enough. Pikemen and Halberdier upgrades being free allows them to defend against civs that have a much better night rush. So I like that they have ways to get to the late game where they really shine, where you have the economy to spam the Shotel Warriors, to spam the siege units, protect them with your Halberdiers and whatnot. Because torsion engines is expensive. Like, it is an expensive technology, and then you need CG underground on top of that, so, you know, it's not cheap. Not cheap at all. GG, well played. Let's go check out the achievements. Oh, I haven't felt this good about an AoE match in a while, so I'm glad Decision was here to see this one. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I think that I did want those Shotel Warriors versus the Malians, because the Ethiopians don't have that much of an answer to it otherwise. To deal with the Malian champions, you really want your own champions usually, but Shotel Warriors I think function just fine here. So I just consider like the Malian Halberdiers and champions to sort of be Huskarls. I just imagine them that way. Good night, D&M. Have a good one. Oh yes, that was good. And of course, if you want to have games as good as this, you know what the secret to success is? It's not cheat codes. It's actually building a large economy. That's right. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that your town center is always doing something throughout the entire game. Either it's creating villagers, researching technologies, or advancing through the ages, all the way until you have at least half the max population of the game as villagers. So you want at least 100 in a 200 population game, 150 in a 300 population game. You'll notice that a lot of us had more than 100 villagers, and it's something that will take a lot of practice for you to get a feel for. A lot of these are going to be trade carts, and really, you'll just need as many villagers as it takes to constantly sustain troop production from, you know, at least 5 to 8 military buildings or something like that. If you're running low on something, maybe you need more lumberjacks. If you're running low on wood, you can always delete those villagers later if you overdo it. I would say that making sure your town center is never idle is the biggest thing you can do to improve your gameplay, and then in the late game, you want to be focusing, I think, on counter units. So in the early game, things are strong pervasive, and then the late game counter units, but I covered a lot of that in the tutorial. Sure, Session, yeah, I could do a quick Skype call after the stream, sure. Ooh, cool. That was a good one. Yeah, poor Genji had a really, really rough start. His Street Pete is absolutely merciless. That tower rush, I hate playing against that type of strategy on Nomad, so I'm glad that I didn't have to deal with that. So I like that a lot. Defensive castles, I think, paid off exponentially, so this is a solid game. I think Genji did a wonderful job recovering. And yeah, this was a rock-solid game. Street Pete as well. Glad that he didn't give up. You know, he moved off into the corner. Everyone played so well. This is just a great game. A wonderful game. I give it 10 out of 10. So, of course, if you enjoyed watching this, guys, I have plenty of other Age of Empires 2 videos on my YouTube channel, as well as videos of other games. If you like this one, you might like those as well. If you enjoyed this, feel free to leave a thumbs up or a comment. I do read all the comments below, even if I don't get a chance to respond to them each individually. And I'd also love to have you in my weekly Twitch TV live stream. Schedule on my Twitch page. Just scroll underneath the video player. Anything I do that's not Aoe2, by the way, is just extra content. Something on the side to keep things interesting. As always, thank you for the support, but don't go anywhere as I'm doing one more game after this. One more game. So I'll be right back after the break, and we're going to do the final match of the day. So thank you so much for watching so far. I will be right back. See you all shortly. Don't go anywhere.